Do you know how many ways lecturers have to give score to their student in a group assignment? Formerly, in a group assignment, lecturers will be the one who gives score to the students. But nowadays, there is another option. Nowadays, lecturers can ask their students to assess their friend's contribution in their group and give score based on the assessment. For me, I am totally agree with the newest way. Of course, it's not because I have the authority to give my friend score as I like. For example, I like my friend A, so I give her 90, and I don't like B, so I'm gonna give her 50. It's not like that. So why am I agree? Why a lecturer should ask students to assess their friend's contribution? There are three reasons that I will explain to you. It's the task distribution, lecture's subjectivity, and the group real condition. Now, let's go to the explanation. The first one is the task distribution. In a group assignment, we have to distribute the task to each member. We can just do the task all together without distributing it because it wouldn't be efficient, right? When it comes to task distribution, sometimes some students got extra tasks than the other, while some got fewer tasks. Of course, lecturers didn't know about the task distributions. Suppose they are going to give the same score to all members of the group. If lecturers going to give the student with extra tasks the same score as their friends who got fewer tasks, it wouldn't be fair to them. There will be students who aren't satisfied with that. The second one is the lecture subjectivity. We know that some lectures are subjective when it comes to giving scores, and subjectivity is completely fine. But again, suppose there are students who are really active in class, but they do their parts in a group assignment really well. Subjectivity will cover the fact that the student did well on their tasks, and in the end, their scores will be based on their activity in class, which, as I said before, not really active, and consequently, their scores won't be as good as their friends who are really active in class. The third one is the group's real condition. As the one who were inside the group, we know who sincerely did the assignment, or who didn't help much but still helping, which is still good, or who wasn't even active in the group, or we can call them free riders. Usually, lecturers only receive the finished paper without knowing the making process of the assignment. They didn't know whether there are free riders or not. This is why the score they gave to students should be based on students' assessment. This is why students should assess their friends' contribution when it comes to group assignment. From these three reasons, I can conclude that letting students to assess their friends' contribution is the right stuff to do. It is because if lecturers are the one who keep score, they didn't know the task distribution. They didn't know about the task distribution, and their score will become unfair to the students. Assessment by student will reduce subjectivity scores. Also, students as the one who inside the group, they know who contributes sincerely, so they deserve to assess their friends. It means scores that based on student assessment will become fairer than scores that are given only by lecturer's assessment, only by lecturer's perspective. That's all my explanation about why I agree lecturers should ask students to assess their friends' contribution. Thank you.